Let me know when you're recording.
3, 2.
All right, welcome to the first version of New To Brew, brought to you by Game Movie Con on Instagram. I have Dexter and Chris over here. They're new to craft beer. What do y'all normally drink?
China Bot, Budweiser.
Budweiser, so pretty typical stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got some lagers, you got some pilsners, and tonight we're gonna be trying a few brews. First of all, we're gonna do Goose Island lager. This is pretty much closer to what y'all been drinking. The same notes, almost the same ingredients.
That's a good color.
Oh, yeah. Here you go. Now what you want to do when you first get your craft beer, you kind of want to smell it, get the aromas. So you pour it into a glass so all these flavors will mix up, they move around, and you get the full aroma of what you're drinking. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little sip. And right off the bat, what do y'all taste?
Don't need the hops.
Yeah, it takes the hops right away.
Yeah.
It is a little bit stronger than like a Budweiser.
Yeah, I would say it's sort of like a Modelo Negro.
Yeah. You do get a little bit more of the hops with this one. It does have grapefruit and pine aromas. The Goose Island pre-season lager.
Definitely taste the fruit.
Yeah, you can taste that grapefruit. It's a
Yeah.
light grapefruit in there. Go ahead and take another little sip. And
So Chuck is?
Pretty good. Not bad. I would like.
Yeah. It has better taste to it than Budweiser does.
yeah, and it still has that crisp in there
Mm-hmm.
that you get from Budweiser, the lager crisp.
Oh yeah.
But yet you have your aromas and your flavors in it. So just let me know when you're recording.
3, 2.
All right, welcome to the first version of New To Brew, brought to you by Game Movie Con on Instagram. I have Dexter and Chris over here. They're new to craft beer. What do y'all normally drink?
China Bot, Budweiser.
Budweiser, so pretty typical stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got some lagers, you got some pilsners, and tonight we're gonna be trying a few brews. First of all, we're gonna do Goose Island lager. This is pretty much closer to what y'all been drinking. The same notes, almost the same ingredients.
That's a good color.
Oh, yeah. Here you go. Now what you want to do when you first get your craft beer, you kind of want to smell it, get the aromas. So you pour it into a glass so all these flavors will mix up, they move around, and you get the full aroma of what you're drinking. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little sip. And right off the bat, what do y'all taste?
Don't need the hops.
Yeah, it takes the hops right away.
Yeah.
It is a little bit stronger than like a Budweiser.
Yeah, I would say it's sort of like a Modelo Negro.
Yeah. You do get a little bit more of the hops with this one. It does have grapefruit and pine aromas. The Goose Island pre-season lager.
Definitely taste the fruit.
Yeah, you can taste that grapefruit. It's a
Yeah.
light grapefruit in there. Go ahead and take another little sip. And
So Chuck is?
Pretty good. Not bad. I would like.
Yeah. It has better taste to it than Budweiser does.
yeah, and it still has that crisp in there
Mm-hmm.
that you get from Budweiser, the lager crisp.
Oh yeah.
But yet you have your aromas and your flavors in it. So 11 Below out of Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas.
The H.
Was this a pale ale or
It's an amber.
it's amber?
It's more kind of like a dark lager.
Can't say I've tried a hamburger. I've been tempted.
A lot of people don't really gravitate towards darker beers
Yeah.
when they drink Bud Light, Ultra, and Michelob, and all that other stuff, Miller.
Yeah.
But I always tell people, don't be afraid of dark.
The Sam Jacksons. Samuel Adams.
Yeah, that Samuel Adams, that one's, they have a darker profile in some of their beers too.
Yeah.
Like the Boston Lager, it's a little bit darker, but it has more flavor to it also. It's also bueno from Houston.
So,
Alright. This one smells a little bit more fruity off the bat.
Yeah.
so, I don't really smell the hops.
Yeah.
This was more of
Oh,
a flavor
wow.
taste.
I like this.
Not as
Very
hoppy.
smooth.
The
Yeah.
IBUs are probably less. The IBU meaning International Bitter Unit, which kind of like gravitates what type of taste you're gonna get from hoppiness, from light to heavy. The IBU. So
Okay.
Wow. That is real smooth. Can't even taste that it's a dark beer.
and normally your amber has more malts, your barley malts, than it does hops.
Mm-hmm.
So
Gotcha. That's
it's
what
not
it
as
is.
hoppy. Yeah, the barley malts give it more of a like a caramel or like a chocolate or even like the coffee flavor
Yeah.
in your beer.
But that's what it tastes sweet like a candy. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That barley malt will give you that more sugary taste whenever in the brewing process, or the mashing and milling. It brings it out with the starches and everything.
Oh yeah. No, I can see what you mean about
He's
the
gonna mess
starch.
my gun up while he's doing it.
Really good flavor. Really good. Definitely for the light drinkers, if they like the light taste.
Oh yeah, you can definitely
Yeah.
Very
sit
smooth.
down and drink a 6-pack of this anytime.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
These do have way more flavor, and I like that.
Yeah, it's more than just getting hammered at night. It's
Mhm.
it's enjoying the beer.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
Like I said, once you pour it into a glass, also, a lot of people don't like the can taste or whatnot. And you pour into the glass, it lets out the carbonation as well. Now, a lot of the times, if you get like the lighter beers, and if you have a glass with the etching on the bottom, it actually has like the little dots. It'll release the carbonation as you drink it, and you won't get as full when you drink it. And you can drink more and be satisfied more.
Okay, makes sense. Yeah, I even tried the Stellar Swan. I would probably take this over that.
Yeah.
I think
Still is important. It depends if you get on the bottle or on the keg also,
Right.
because a lot of the times the beer takes light, and then the hops actually have a chemical reaction, and the skunkiness comes out of it. So it might be that it's been on the shelf too long, and it has too much exposure.
Right.
So
I've
if
heard
you get it
that.
on the keg, man, it's a totally different story.
Yeah.
But
Chris. Yeah, that's an enjoyable beer right